Hi guys, a while ago I started making a video. I completely changed my mind on how to do it about halfway through. You've actually seen part of it because it was my last two videos. It's been very hard actually staying off the comment pages. I have been reading. Just watch this. Alright guys, I'm sitting by the fire because it looks cool. It's not cold at all. Rather than carry on making this video the way I have been, which to be honest is really boring, instead I'm going to try and recreate a poltergeist video in this room. I'm going to use different gauges of string. I'll use the 60-pound line to move something heavy, obviously not the couch, you saw what happened there. And then I'll use lighter lines to move lighter things. Some I'll try and hide with an overlay, some I won't, so you can see the difference in visibility or not between the different lines. I'll do it at night. I'll do everything I can to make it as believable as possible, and we'll see if it works. Right, this is the footage I got of the couch, and what I need to do now is replace the bit where I am with footage where I'm not, if you know what I mean. I tried that, and you can see as the light changes in the room as the couch moves, it doesn't in that little part, and you can kind of see there's an obvious overlay there, and you can still see the line because I haven't removed it. So then I tried to animate the overlay so it moves with the couch. There's still a bit of line where it's attached to the couch, and again you can see the line move across the room. Finally, I used an overlay that was just of the couch and feathered the edges of it and kind of animated it so it spread through the room as the couch moved and looked natural, and that's as good as I can get it really. But I mean, even in the final video there's a part where you can see these two fishing lines because the couch was moving, and I can't replace a moving couch with footage that has no couch in it, if that makes sense. So once the couch had stopped moving, I decided to fade them out slowly. There's a bit more of them in there than I thought actually. I was working with uncompressed HD footage and my computer was lagging like hell. Also, when the camera spins, you see a bit of fishing line that was used to pull the ashtray over, and you can't remove that because the camera's moving. What I've done is basically just crop that image to remove as much as I could. Other than that, I don't know how you would go about getting rid of that. There's also a problem with the object that moves in the glass cabinet. The camera moved at the time, and so I had to make a little overlay of just the door and try and get the movement to match. It'll be interesting to see if anyone notices that. Also at this point here, where I momentarily get between the light on the wall and the camera lens, the lens flare disappears momentarily. I mean, that can only be caused by the light being blocked, and it looks kind of strange then in the video when there's no obvious reason why that should happen, because obviously I've removed myself. I'm going to leave that in. Another thing I keep reading about in paranormal videos is these green screen suits, like chroma key suits, you see them advertised. I got one on order. It hasn't arrived yet. I just hope it fits. I'm going to look like a complete tool, so hopefully I can I'll try and make something, or I'll do one out here where the light's good. I don't know, I'll try and do something spectacular with that, and we'll see if we can upload a video and have people think it's real. Alright, this is just a quick update. Today's the day I'm going to upload the video. We're excited about that. Looking forward to reading all your comments. It's more believable than I thought it was going to be honest. There's a few little glitches here and there. I did have some huge headaches trying to make it, and all the crap I had to learn. The other thing is, my green screen suit came. That came Wednesday actually. I'll unbox it actually. I'll have a look at the thing. I don't watch those unboxing videos on YouTube. It's not a box, so it doesn't count as a hood. Oh my god. Oh no, there are monsters in the park! It's morphine time! Alright, so the fishing line video's been up for a little while now. I've had a chance to read some of your comments. It seems that most people did see the fishing line. Alright, so here I am, dressed like a Power Ranger in my green suit, and this is what happens when you try to remove me using the default settings. It's not very convincing. Playing around with the settings though, this is about the best I can get. Unfortunately, I'm still casting a shadow, and you can't stop yourself casting a shadow. So what I've had to do, again, is use an overlay with just the chair. You see there's still a problem. My hand is still partly covering the chair. I thought lifting it up underneath, that wouldn't happen. There's not really much I can do about that. Right, now this is what the video looks like after I've spent hours in Photoshop, frame by frame, replacing all those missing bits of chair. I did try to do something about my shadow that I'm casting on the wall as well, but to be honest, there's not much you can do. I'm going out now. I'm never ever going to turn this computer back on. I've had enough. Right, both videos have been up for a little while now. I've been reading the comments on there. Quite interesting. Conclusions, we'll start with fishing line. One, it is visible. You can remove it as long as the camera is perfectly still and it doesn't pass in front of anything that's moving. there's really not much I can do about that. I have to have a still camera because I can't be here to hold it 12 hours a day. But if something happens and I am here, I grab the camera, I always do. Green suit, don't even get me started on the green suit. I don't want to hear any more comments about the green suit. It's ridiculous. You cast shadows all over the place. Even in a controlled studio with plenty of lights, maybe you could pull it off. But you can't pick any object up without covering part of the object with your hand. So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't ever want to hear about green suits again, and I'll probably auction that on eBay or something for charity.